How many clips are of Tug dying? None. That never happens. Ever. Thank you, Magnon. I'll check that out after stream. Let's get Shattered Heaven going. The art on this one looks incredible. Got a snack. Okay. See that? See that? That's a developer that knows what they're doing. How many clips of me setting myself on fire? None. Okay. 70%? Do you want to play the tutorial? Yeah, I guess. How else would you say it? Merganern.
Our god is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes.
Perpetual Reign of Mournful Ashes is the title of my Fall Out Boy cover band.
As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age. We are barren shells, unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last
That's what happens when you're in a respectful stream. Thank you, Magnon. Finally.
Can grant us. 4 vestals shall hail from the 4 lands. Sentia, for memories of.
Are you going to cover their cover of We Didn't Start the Fire? It's not really a cover of We Didn't Start the Fire so much as a continuation of We Didn't Start the Fire.
And our home, born from thunder and storms, Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek. Once every 10 years, our somber.
My daughter's going to the shore with friends today, and she went from, like, getting home at 1:30 a.m. from fireworks to the next day going to the shore with wife boat and some nurses from her work and getting home late last night to now then going to the shore with her friends today. And as she was leaving, she's like, I'm not doing anything all weekend. I'm not leaving my bed for the next 2 days. Devakir, how's it going?
Mend our shattered heaven.
That's a mood, yeah.
Salvation by my hands.
Wow. First steps. The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards. Each of them is a specific action Andorra can take. At the beginning of each turn, your characters will draw 5 cards up to a maximum of 8. Did anyone follow what just happened? Bad things happen, now we're fighting against bad people. Right? Everything has a cost. Tired just hearing about it? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like Slay the Spire. There's some crafting stuff in it. Like, it seems really interesting even, so. Like, I got the email from the dev asking if I wanted to play the game, and I looked at it for approximately 2 seconds and said yes. In order to play cards, you need AP. The cost is shown on the number of the top left corner of the card. Your characters start their turns with 2 AP, can have a maximum of 4. You can see how many AP are available in the bottom left corner. Keywords. Most cards have special effects known as keywords. You can check a brief description of each card by hovering the cursor over it. You can also see a complete one by pressing the More Info button. Were you supposed to pay attention to that? Nah. Each character takes their action on their turn. The turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped into rounds. You can see the order of turns in the current next round in the top right-hand corner. Okay. When it comes to inflicting damage, sword cards are your best choice. You can see the icon of each card beneath its AP cost and gem color. This right here, sword. Use Vorpal Strike to attack the enemy. Vorpal. Vorpal Strike. Overwhelm. Single enemy deal 8 damage. Ooh. You can see the intentions of the enemies for their next turn. A sword icon means that they will attack the character shown, whereas arrows indicates they will grant themselves buffs. Use this information to your advantage. Looks like the enemy is going to retaliate. Use a shield card to soften the blow. They are the best tool when it comes to armor and defensive effects. Use stand your ground to gain armor. But also heals. Interesting. Okay. Your AP counter has reached 0, which means it's the end of your turn. Alright, so we had 3. I got Pity.
Dead?
Endure the hardship. Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1 at the end of your turn or when specific actions are performed. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. You can see more information by hovering a cursor over the icon. One way to counter debuffs is gaining buffs of your own. All characters can equip skills that grant boons and aid you in battle. Try using Endora's Champion of the Parish skill. Can I see my debuffs? Oh, down here behind me. I should probably go over here. Damage taken is increased by 20%. That's a pity. Oh, okay, so I use this. It's not a card. It's an activated ability. Interesting. The benefit from keywords. Some keywords allow you to play new, efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually you can find them in support cards. The Everchosen has the Swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you might not want and draw a new one instead. Heal 2 HP. Swift. Draw a new card. Swift 1 card. Deal 8 plus 2. Self-riposte. Ooh. 7 plus 5. If you play another non-ruby card this turn... Oh. Oh. Endora's special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses a card, for each gem she will fill a slot. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a deity point to a maximum of 3. Reaching 3 deity points will power up Endora's next turn, granting her 4 AP and increased crit hit chance. After this special turn ends, deity points go back to 0. Let's wrap this up. Use any card to deal the final blow and win the battle. Did you? Okay. Explore the dungeon. You can move around the dungeon using the mouse or the directional keys. Oh, okay. So, kind of a take on the... a slightly different take on the slave map. Oh, encounter. Ooh. Eventful journeys. Sometimes during exploration, you will come across special events, and you will have to decide which path to take. The outcomes are never fully certain, but you can use the descriptions to choose the more profitable option. Song of the Bound. Lonely is the lady of the tree, just listen to her song. Oh dear freedom, how I ache for you. Lonely is the prisoner of her oak. Just hearken unto her pleas. Oh dear absolution, how I yearn for you. These roots are her poisoned shackles, and her heart is long covered in thorns. O dear Savior, how I dream of you. Clap for her, gain loot. Ignore her, gain loot, and... ... Good job. The maiden stops her lonely verses. In her face, a most outraged grimace meets your quiet adulation. As her form retreats into the trunk, disappearing from your view, vicious branches lash out at you in retaliation. Lockpicks to disarm a trap, Echo of the Child, a small floating being emitting a gentle hum, use it to reveal the content of the next 2 rooms in each direction. A tool for the right job. While exploring, you may want to know what lies ahead instead of finding out the hard way. The Echo of the Child is a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it by clicking on the icon at the bottom. You can find many different tools, each with each particular function. Some can be used at any moment during exploration, while others when particular situations occur. Okay, so empty room and fight. Oh, look at that character. Harness your rage. Magni is another member of your party. His special mechanic is called Rage. He gains 1 rage point by playing ruby cards and 2 points when he's hit by an attack. Magni's skills do not rely on cooldowns, but instead require a certain number of rage points to be used. Spend your pent-up rage to use the Hollow Bastion skill. The character models are awesome. Oathbound. Back for more. Shield of Tomorrow. Blood for blood. Oh. Give 3 armor to all allies, 4 rage points. Okay. Each character has a healing potion that only they can use to restore a portion of their health. Try using a Magni's one. And those are free actions. They don't take AP. Interesting. Each deck consists at least 1 legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available and usually have diamond crystals. Try using Oathbound Goliath, then finish the battle. Phalanx. What is Phalanx? Damage taken is reduced by 20%. Tenacity on the next turn, draw 1 extra card for each attack received. Interesting. So Phalanx for 2 turns, Tenacity for 2 turns, and gain 4 armor. Okay. Neat. With my voice given out, I'll be out.
Let's dance then.
Enemy has 10 HP left. She has 2 AP. 7 damage. Oh. Legendary card. Sure. Only did 8? What does this do? Blessing. 2 armor to all allies? I don't need to do that. He's going next, so we'll be alright.
Do I look merciful to you?
No. No, you don't. Blood for blood. Draft your way to victory. After each battle, you'll be offered a selection of neutral cards to add to your character's decks. You can select which deck you want the specific card to go by clicking on the character's portrait beneath it. And every character must pick a card. When you're satisfied with your choice, select done. Okay. Shadow of Doubt. Curse 2. Damage dealt is reduced by 20%. Okay. 3 armor, Tenacity 1, which draws extra cards. It's unique. This card will banish itself for the rest of the battle once played. All allies, though. That's decent. Firewalk with me. Random enemy, 8 damage. And it gives Echo buff. The effect of the card will repeat at the start of your next turn. You have to use a high base filter or your subwoofer drones too much. I'm sorry. I have a high pass filter on. So that... Apologies. Or a low pass filter, rather. You're not the first one to complain of that. Apologies. I'll just need to stream in my Morris voice from now on. So let's give you to you. None of these do rage, right? These are all neutral. Okay. Charming denial. Let's give that to you. And then give that to you. Zorlda, hello. So like, that filter doesn't run through Discord Paint. Only started in the last couple weeks. Did the OBS... Hang on. I had trouble with the Go XLR, which now... Oh, yep. Okay. Go XLR software like reset, so I had to redo everything. Also because it was at night. Yeah, that's fair. Really good, Zelda. Really good. Really good. I turned the bass down a little bit on back to where it used to be. Oh, Punk, how's it going? Oh. It's a fight. That's a lot of eyeballs. Hunger and thirst. Ishana is the last member of your party. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. When she kills an enemy or plays specific cards, she will gain thirst points. Summoning the beasts, Limides. These points will be spent to power up her cards. We would never ignore you? I mean, I would. But that's me. It's like... It's like Terra Nil but more Dorfromantic-y. You know? Well, maybe Zelda should stop sending me pictures of adorable dogs that are up for adoption that I can't get. How about that? These points are spent to power up her cards. Try and play The Beast Within. It has the Gouge keyword that allows you to eliminate cards you don't want in your deck for the whole battle. So your top 2 games. Yeah, you're welcome. Self gain 2 armor, 2 thirst. That's normal. Limides summoned 2 armor, lethality, and a blessing. Gouge 1 card. Okay. Now that you have Limides at your side, it's a summons. You can use alternate effect of your cards by spending a thirst point. When the counter reaches 0, Limides will disappear. Try and unleash Merciless Whip. So that deals 5 damage to all enemies. Wow. Okay. Muted, you switched tabs for a minute and came back to Pernt yelling? Nah, you didn't miss anything. That's just Pernt.
Onward, Thunderborns!
Onward Thunderborns? Okay, you're attacking everybody? You're both attacking everybody. Swift. Heal, Swift. Grab that. And then we play a non-ruby damage card, which also gives me riposte. Let's go after flagellation in the back here. Thirst point. $10 points. Nice. Good combo. Swift 1 card. Okay. And we got riposte up.
I've had worse.
Your turn. Gain 5 armor, riposte, protect. What's protector? Protect an ally from the next single target attack. Damage taken is reduced by 50%. Ooh, okay. You should offer a curated dog pick service. Yes. Waiting on your invoice. Yeah, and I would also not say no to lab picks. Thanks. 4 armor, protector 1. He doesn't seem like he does a lot of damage, huh? So let's do... that. Bang, 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 bang. And then that. Yeah.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Can you sign up for all the large dog picks? Nothing under 120 pounds. Who gets corgi bucks? Those are for everybody. How much thirst do we have? Where do I see the thirst meter? 1 of 5. Okay, how do I build more thirst? Does this cost thirst? Doesn't seem to. How many hit points do you have left? 18 damage. Normal gains 3 thirst. Oh, that's a diamond legendary card. That's why. Let's do that. We'll gouge that. That used her up. So then we do damage and gain a thirst. Okay. That's a really interesting mechanic. I'm pretty sure they did.
Scared to face an Ashram warrior?
I'm pretty sure they absolutely did. Inhuman reactions. So I could do that and that, which should do a decent amount of combined damage. But I could also swift. No, let's do this. You first, and then that should be bonus damage. We can swift our swift card? Oh, okay.
Not on my watch.
Fine. It's just called the Pets channel. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, what can you do now? Shield of Tomorrow. Let's just finish this one. Nice. Nice. So there's 3 different characters, and each one of them has completely different mechanics. That's going to be a lot to learn. A fate worse than death.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
This is only the beginning.
So that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's
Ooh,
so shiny.
Shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Ugh.
Step by step, the tower drew closer. Immaculately white against the barren plain, its masonry formed a tight...
Moving along. Welcome, children of Ashram, to the Equinox Cathedral. Herald to the Divine Child. Thank you for receiving us. Such a wrinkly old face. Look at those abs. Lord. Eat a burger. Do. Chambers as well as merchants to provide for your needs. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. What? Welcome to the cathedral, home of the faithful and main hub of the game. Something is awaiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. Oh. So it is a roguelite, so there are like in-between run improvements, so I'm guessing that's what this is.
Whatever.
It's just a pillow. You've requested new baby pics? You're all killing me. It was a shack near a mountain, so it was under a rock. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah. What do we do?
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the air.
And a
with every
bewitching
step of
gaze.
hers, and a
I would
sharp,
like to see the baby.
This is the baby.
following
Look at me.
close behind. Two
How dare you? Don't
severe-looking
look away from me.
warriors strode forward with pride.
Rude.
The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for...
Do-do. Still keeping my old sash around your arm.
Sure.
Ooh. He's blushing. That your ex? Moving along. I would like to play the cards. The Great Altar, Merchant's Stall, Dungeon Selection, Apothecary. Oh. Dark Forge, Missions.
Remarkable.
Let me play. Okay. I'm not in a lore mood this morning. Okay, quest instruction. First reconnaissance. The vile betrayers challenge our most enlightened long enough, surrounded by cowardly puppets. Find all the keys and reach the exit. We will get Desire of the Fallen, a trinket. Ooh, okay. You gain 1 armor every time you use a sapphire or an emerald card. So 1 mission, 3 missions, 4 missions. 3 missions is crafting potions. Okay. An orb, hope and trust in the divine fused in a brilliant stone, can be used in the Dark Forge to boost the faith of the party. Side quests? No. Okay. Before leaving, to leave the hub, click on the dungeon selection icon. Okay. Let's do it. Each dungeon has 4 different depths. Each needs to be completed in order to proceed to the next. Interesting. It looks like there's multiple routes on the lower floors. Free supplies, trap disarming kit, a tablet of protection. Can be used as protection against blasphemy. That seems bad. A small puppet to the everlasting redeemer. Use it to remove 1 debuff from the party. Okay. Starting to get, like, some of that has, like, Darkest Dungeon vibes. Adventurer, Rurer, Vestial, and Ever-Chosen. Be regular. Make some progress. You know? Super Doopy, how's it going? Good to see you again.
The
I hope you're well.
landscape passing beneath them was alight with small refractions, each a gem embedded.
This place was of death and anger. I mean, the flowers all look like skulls. I'm doing pretty well, Soupy. Kind of warm. It is quite warm. It is quite warm. I guess it's supposed to rain here for the next, like, week again. So. But not get any cooler, which is cool. It's fun. Dungeon is composed of different floors, each with its own special conditions. Okay. Each party member draws an extra card at the start of the turn. Neat. Rain is good. It's been raining for like a month. So I'd like to not. Fight!
We have to save them.
And we will.
During each battle, you will have the option to complete a bonus mission. Each mission you complete will help you gather better rewards at the end of the dungeon. Inflict bleeding 2 on more on a single enemy. Okay, do I have anything that inflicts bleeding? This does. And that gives me thirst, too. Let's start with that. They're gonna buff themselves, so let's hit you. The enemy designs are pretty incredible. Let's do you. Okay, we completed the extra mission. She's out of thirst. What does this do? Gain 1 thirst, gouge 1 card every 4 turns. Okay.
Try to leave it dead.
Far, far too moist. They're both gonna buff, so we should take this opportunity to attack. It's a mechanic.
Salvation by my hand.
Lethality. Crit chance is increased by 10%. Damage dealt is increased by 20. That's a significant buff. Blessing damage. What's Overwhelm? Deal 2 extra damage for each card and or skill with Swift played this turn. Oh. That's interesting. Managing thirst is key to the game, yeah. Swift 1 card. I don't really know what that means. It discards it. Okay. Discard 1 card and draw a card. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we did that. So now we're at +2. Okay. Let's just attack. 10 and 7. 2 HP left.
I can't.
But you want to.
She's got no thirst. Gain 1 thirst, lose 2 armor, add a random hex card to the deck. 6 damage, bleed, and thirst. 3 thirst, 14 damage. That's her Leggy, though. That's fine. Let's get all the thirst. I don't know what a hex card. A hex card seems bad. Okay, noted. Noted. Hex cards are bad. Probably should have seen that coming. Let's do... You're gonna attack her. So can I... Single ally, phalanx and armor. 7 damage. What's his berserk? Rage counter is 2. Deal 5 or more damage if the target has 2 or more active buffs. Decrease the cost of the card by 1 if he has 7 or more rage. Oh, okay. How do I build rage on him? He builds rage by taking damage, right? It has 2 buffs, right? Yeah, so that'll be extra damage. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. There's...
Is this the best you can do?
With all card games like this, there are so many different mechanics. Everyone has their own unique mechanics. And learning them is difficult at the start. Okay, so this is a Swift card. Deal 7 damage if you played another non-Ruby card this turn. So I could do 8 damage, get riposte, and then do this, and we get an extra 3 damage. Right? So we do that. Across the Obelisk is so good though, Magnon. That's the problem. once you get used to all the different all of those different abilities and things, it's really, really good. It's so good. It just has a really steep learning curve. You almost beat the final boss. Nice. Sharpening. 8 armor. Do I have anything that strips armor? 3 armor to all allies. I need rage points for that. I don't have rage points. Smash. What is smash? 6 extra damage if the target has armor. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nice. You're pretty much toast.
Forward.
You beat the final boss once. It is not an easy game. I got cleansing powder. Component to craft potions mixed with regent and bones. Used as currency. Oh, okay. Weren't completely nonsense and RNG dependent. That's fair. Neutral cards. Cards you draft during the exploration are classified as neutral, or sometimes rarer, powerful variants called adaptive cards. These are temporary cards that can be added to anyone's deck and will be removed once you return to the cathedral. Oh. These two are diamond. 9 damage to a single enemy. Add 1 extra damage for each neutral card in your hand. That's a really good one to get early, huh? Self-draw 2 hero cards from the deck. They cost 1 less this round. On Andorra, it has Swift 1. On Magni, it generates Rage. On Ashana, it has Gouge 1. Okay. We want that on Magni, probably. Do that. Enlightenment. What's Enlightenment? Gain 1 extra AP at the start of next turn. Ooh. Let's give that to you. And then you'll get that. Okay. Done. You don't have any way to scout, right? Let's go this way. Oh. Trap thread. Beware the treacherous path. Enemies in special events are not the only thing you have to look out for. Sometimes you might even encounter traps, which deal great damage and hinder your characters. You will have to disarm or evade them. You can use the trap disarming kit tool to try and disable the trap, but risk high damage should you fail. Or try and rely on your dexterity to try and dodge it, taking less damage if you fail. 75% chance to disable, 35% chance to evade. How many people think the 75% chance is actually going to happen? Oh! It did. We're out of trap kits now, though. Forbidden fruit, bountiful bones, adorned with sins aplenty, magnanimous harvest, doused in guilt, vestments torn and chests stricken, the procession goes on and on. King of the yield, quench our thirst with your blood. Prince of the grove, let us partake of you. XCOM's definition of Evadia. Might heal or gain a debuff. We don't need to heal, so let's take minor loot. We got 20 bones. Cool. The pyre. To gain is to burn is to gain. Mesmerize, the wanderer rummages through his pockets, frantically seeking a worthy offering for the dancing flames. Balance works in mysterious ways to man unbeknownst. Whether or not sacrificing such a trinket will bestow a blessing of wealth or a curse of doom upon this foolish mortal's head, it is up to fate to decide. Smelt a card. Warm sensation, undulating flames, shed your burdens away. May your travels be blessed by the mercy of the pyre. You can remove a card from a deck of your choice. Let's remove one from you. We have 3 stand your grounds. 3 bulwarks. Self-protector. That's 4 armor. 3 armor and heal 2. Probably this one. Okay. Do we go this way? Let's go this way. Too many encounters! Oh. I have no keys. Man. Oh. This key opens the gate at the end of the floor. Oh. Interesting. Huh. I'm glad I went this way and not that way, because we would have gotten there and not been able to leave. Fight. What?
Rage fuels me.
Alright. The enemy models are incredible. What is happening here? She's got no rage. Let's burn this already. Draw 2 cards and they're free. Perfect. Let's smash you, because you're buffing. Okay. I don't know, but I hate it.
What?
They're vomiting
Scared to face an
trees
Ashram warrior?
out of their mouths. It's quite uncomfortable. Swift you out. Defeat all the enemies within 3 rounds is the bonus for this one.
This smells so sweet.
What's enlightenment? 1 extra AP. Okay. 2 thirst, 2 armor. 9 damage, 1 thirst. Yes. Let's do enlightenment. Yeah. That's just how they bark. 10 armor. Oh.
For the Vestal, for Ashram.
Ooh, Berserk Purge. He's got 7 rage. 2 or more active buffs. Reduced by 1 if he has 7 or more rage. Okay. So let's do that. Wait. What's the damage? 6? Okay, yeah. So let's kill you. Oh no! He had armor! Only 3?
Don't hold back, Shauna.
18 damage. All enemies 5, curse, and bleeding 2. How much thirst does she have? She only has 1 thirst. This is also gouge 2, which means you gotta ditch 2 cards for the rest of the battle. Leech, though. Okay, let's do this. Do this. Do this. Oh!
Let's
That's all right.
dance then.
That's all right. We got you. Boom. Nice. Have fun, Blorg. Remove 1 random buff. Deal 17 damage and 2 pity. Ooh, that's pretty good. All allies, 3 armor, 1 tenacity. Create a random neutral card costing 0 AP during this turn. That seems real good. Let's give that to you. Give that to you and give that to you. All right. Sign of the Betrayer. Blasphemous events. Sometimes you might encounter events where there seems to be no right choice. If you have it available, you can break a tablet of protection and have a chance to avoid the event altogether. 50% chance. There's a 50% chance of success. Nothing happens. Okay. The Pyre of Vestia. You found a pyre, a spark born of the great altar of Vestia. Here you can rest and take a breath, but be careful, the pyre can only be used once. Come back later. Let's go in here. Treasure key. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Use a key. That's all I got. I got a Seeker of Hope. Use it to reveal the position of either a treasure or a key. Do I clear the whole map? Foreboding Omen. In meadows so splendid she flies, delicate daughter of the air. I never thought such a wondrous creature could even exist. Do not avert your awestruck eyes too soon. Bask in her dignity for a while longer. Gaze upon her with marvelous bewilderment, resting her weary body on the trunk of a luscious elm. Quiet the quivering of your hands in front of this presage of uncertain fate painted on her wings. Gain a buff, but... Sure. Breathing becomes steady again and your chest feels liberated by an invisible cursed weight. Party starts the next battle with Blessing 2. Yo! Maybe we should, yeah, let's go to the boss fight. Rest at the pyre. Oh! While resting at the pyre, you can perform 4 different actions, each costing 1 AP. Replenish a healing powder charge for every party member, directly heal a single party member, smelt and remove a card from one deck, Pray to the deity and start a neutral cards draft. Repeating the same action will increase its cost. Once you're satisfied or run out of points, click on the rest button. Ah, okay. Heal one character by 50% of their maximum health. Smelt a card. Let's smelt one of these. Okay. So then what? It's 2 AP now to smelt a card. Start a draft for a neutral card. That's 1. So this will cost 2. Let's smelt another card out of your deck. You don't need one of those. Okay, 3 AP for that now. I don't need to heal anybody. Can't do that. Should we do a neutral card draft? Sure, why not? Why not? Unique! This card will banish itself for the rest of the battle once played. Okay. Create a random adaptive card. Huh. Let's give that to you. Draw one card with a swift keyword. Draw a card with the keyword Berserk from the deck. Draw one card with the Thirst requirement. Let's give that to you. So then you're getting... Add 1 extra damage for each neutral card in your hand. Okay. And rest. Neat. Let's get to the boss fight. I'm assuming it's going to be a boss fight. The barrier is gone now. You can open the gate. Face the dilemma. There are times when the choices of an individual can alter the course of history. Think carefully. Each of these choices have unforeseen repercussions. Oh, good. She looks at you expectantly. What will you do? It's none of your business. Don't forget to rest between one of your heroic deeds to the next. Okay. I'm confused. Depth completed. 2 of 4 achievements. What? Oh, there were probably 2 more fights I could have taken. Oh, okay. That's why you want to hunt out the rest of the fights. Are those flowers skull faces? Yes. Apparently we're in hell. So, there's that. So now we should be back at the thing?
A fierce woman appeared in front of them at the end of the staircase, accompanied by her 2 guardians.
There's a lot of story in this. You're looking to start a fight while still on sacred grounds? Pathetic. I thought she was the muscle mommy. But I was wrong. Very wrong. GG.
Damn you!
Don't fall for her taunts. Anyway, expedition report. Cards earned. Swift and Hinder. Delay the target's next turn by 1? Oh. Like 1 position? I'm guessing 1 position in initiative. That's actually really good. Deal all enemies 4. Wow, that's really good. Muffled Scream. Normal, 2 armor, 1 thirst. Remove a random debuff. With Limites summoned, 4 armor, remove 2 debuffs. Huh. But gouge 1. It's fine. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have cleared her deck, actually, now that I think about it. Draw 2 cards, gain Crusade 2. Basic and neutral cards have 2 more damage and give 2 more armor. 7 damage, bleeding 2. 7 damage, thirst 1, or 10 damage and 10 armor. Oh, wow. These cards are wild. Draw a card, 2 thirst, 2 armor, 2 random hex cards. 6 damage, 2 damage if you have at least 1 hex card in hand. Interesting. Enlightenment 1, which is an extra AP on another ally. Okay. Loot collected. Everyone has earned 2 points to spend in the talent tree. New hero cards and skill points. After the completion of the main depth of a dungeon, you will be rewarded with at least 1 new hero card for each character, ready to be added to your decks, as well as a skill point ready to be spent. Open the Great Altar tab. Merchant, Apothecary. Great Altar. Deck building. This is your card collection. Here you can change the decks your characters will use while exploring the dungeon. Each deck must have 20 cards in it. You can also save and load multiple decks for different situations. Okay. Equipment. To equip skills, potions, trinkets, click on their icon on the left. To unequip them, click on the unoccupied spots on the right. One armor every time you use a Sapphire and Emerald card. Increase your max HP by 10%. Huh. I want to do this because we use Sapphire cards quite a bit with her. Talents. Skills. Holy skill tree. Here you can spend your skill points to unlock powerful abilities and improve some of your stats. The more you advance through the story, the more powerful skills you will be able to unlock. On the right side, you can see all of the active, passive effects and skills you've currently unlocked. You can reset the expended skill points as many times as you want. You can also prepare, save, and load specific loadouts. Oh. My. So these are the little ones that pop up near their portrait that we can use. Because right now we have this one, which gives Blessing 2 and Armor 2 to all allies on a 3-turn cooldown. This one is deal 8 damage to all enemies and Swift 1 card. Remove 1 random debuff from all allies. Gain 4 armor and Swift 1 card. Okay, so these powers tell me that this game is going to get very, very difficult. Dodge chance increased by 5%. Lethality 2 and Blessing 2 to all allies. Draw a card from your deck and reduce its cost by 1 AP this turn. Stat buffs. There's passives in this too. Receives Bullseye each time 2 Sapphire cards are played during your turn. What's Bullseye? Let's do that, because that remove debuffs is cool. Can I see what Bullseye does? No. Not 1. So you can have 3 different talent builds. That's wild. Okay. Magni. Equipment. Let's give you that trinket. And this tree is completely different. Remove 2 random debuffs from Magni only. Give regen 1 to all allies. Requires 8 rage. That's interesting. This requires 5 rage. All of his abilities require rage? Draw a sapphire card. Gain 1 AP. Lose all of your armor. And deal damage to all enemies equal to the armor lost. Interesting. 5 damage to a random enemy every time you gain armor during this turn. 5 damage and inflict curse 1 to all enemies. I'm going to do this one. Protector 1 and Phalanx 2 to all allies. And then Metal Splinters. Of course you like the Get Naked one. Listen, it's... Shh. Don't ask questions. Alright. We don't have any other equipment for Thirsty Girl. Gain a thirst, gouge 1 card is what we have. Draw a card. If it's basic or neutral card, gouge it and gain 3 armor. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Draw a non-legendary card with the gouge keyword. Steal 8 armor from your allies. Okay. Heal 2 HP for each thirst point you have. Give 3 armor and Phalanx 2 to all allies. Deal 5 damage and remove a random buff on all enemies. Deal 3 damage and inflict bleeding 2 to all enemies. Draw a non-legendary card with the keyword Thirst. Double the amount of thirst gained from cards this round. I kind of like this one. Leave. Okay. Neat. The Merchant Stall.
Welcome.
Welcome, holiest warriors. Welcome. Part-time shopkeeper. Yep. What you got? She will provide useful tools, regents, trinkets for a modicum price to be paid in bones. Blood of the Prowess. Blood of Deafness. Trap Disarming Kit. I have 165 bones. So a trap kit is 30. Echo the Child. Seeker of Hope. Scapegoat. Tablet of Protection is 35. The Fool. Listen to them to increase the chance to find an Arcana. What's an Arcana? Oh, I can buy... Oh, no, I can't buy trinkets. Alright. Cleansing Powder. Guardian Blood. I don't know what to buy. These are all regents for potions. We should probably go to the merchant first. And I have some stuff already. Okay. The game is making you side-eye a little bit. A little bit.
What?
A little bit. Alright, let's see the apothecary. Can help you brew powerful potions from the reagents and solvents you bring him. To brew a potion, select one reagent and one solvent, then click Craft. If you're not satisfied with the chosen ingredients, you can reset the process. All the recipes you discover during the game are saved, so you can quickly craft the potions you want easily if you have the required ingredients. Okay. I have no recipes. Regent, solvent. Okay. So if I do the fruit, lethality, and agile, inflict a curse on an enemy. So let's add a fruit of that, and craft. Powder of deftness. Single ally, lethality 2, agile 2. Self, create one neutral card. Oh. Oh, this game is going to get very difficult. That's what this is telling me. Single enemy, curse 3, self, create 1 neutral card. Basically what this is telling me is this game is going to get horrendously difficult.
Welcome.
The Dark Forge. Do his magic to help you gain powerful boons, provided you supply him with dark bones or orbs. The cost for each subsequent power-up will increase, but more powerful ones can be unlocked the further you progress through the story. I like difficult games, yes. This feels like a good mix between Slay the Spire and Darkest Dungeon. In a very good way. Owned, I have 1 will. Increase the maximum amount of HP. Oh, I have 1 blue thing. I have 5 dark bones. Unshackle the Sin. The minimum amount of basic cards in each character deck is reduced by 1. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, it's Darkest Dungeon and Slay. Maybe a little bit of Monster Train. Similar stuff, though. Bishop, it's Slay meets Darkest Dungeon. So right now we're looking at the in-between mission stuff. And there's a lot. We were just looking at the merchant stall. You can craft potions. There is talent trees for each character to unlock those free use abilities that each character started with. So each character has their own talent tree, and you can save and load 3 different builds for each character and swap them at any time, no cost to change around. There's equipment that you can get, potion skills. I just crafted a couple potions. It's it seems like the game is going to get horrendously difficult based on like the power of these talents and stuff. And then we were just looking at the forge, because you can also forge stuff. So Unshackle the Sin, the minimum amount of basic cards in each character deck is reduced by 1. So when you're crafting your deck, you have to put 20 cards in. You can't do a short deck like you can with Slay. You have to have 20 cards, and there's a minimum amount of basic cards that are required unless you do this. So that's going to be interesting. Plus, there's this. Increase the maximum amount of HP. We have one of those, so we might as well increase our will. So that's going to give 4 HP to Endora, 5 to Magni, 3 to Ishana. Each character has completely unique mechanics as well. Let's get Unshackle the Sin. Next one is 120. Woo! Have a good lunch, Nerdin. Have a good weekend. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this. There's a lot. Combat's real good. The different mechanics and stuff are not quite as overwhelming as Across the Obelisk, but there's a lot of different mechanics going on. Each character has their own like play style, so it's really, really interesting. Real interesting. All right, let me take a really quick break. I need to get some more water, and my knee is currently throbbing, so I need to walk around for a minute. So, give me 2 minutes. Now's a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, get up and move around if you can. Don't forget to take your meds if you haven't. I'll be right back. My lord. Look at all of this. Oh, no. Well, welcome to the rest of the stream. Reptilian? Avian? Look at all these bird people. Arthropods? Oh, he's creepy. Super creepy. Molluscoids. He's kind of adorable. And fungoids. The Blorg. Oh my goodness. How are you supposed to pick? Hey, remember when I said this was going to be super quick because I know what I'm doing? I lied. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hi, guys. What? He's doing? Why? They're doing cartwheels. What is this game? It's so weird. Why are you doing cartwheels? What? Oh!
What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone.
Varric
like you.
is an Adonis.
He would never admit
Look at
it
him.
either. He's too proud. I, however,
Look at him.
am quite practical.
With Varric's chest hair and my mustache, we are an unstoppable combination of masculinity. Enemies will fall before us just through sheer intimidation. Waiting for a hand to reach in and smack my head.
He chose poorly.
I hear footsteps. Oh god.
Now that was a fail.
I cannot abide that, sir.
Nice try.
Headshotted him. Yeah, I headshotted him with a pistol while he was galloping away.
I am sick and tired of your continued disrespect of the broadsword in Dark Souls 3. All right? Now listen.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. You're tired of my disrespect of a subpar weapon in Dark Souls 3?
Subpar? Okay, listen up, buddy. Its starting damage is 117. That's an early game drop of a weapon in that game. 117. You can get that thing to close to 200 in about +5. That weapon scales immensely high in damage, along with you leveling up strength. It becomes one of the strongest weapons in the game.
Okay. Leg day yesterday, and my knee is not happy with my choice. At all. So let's do another run. So now we can go into the second level. I get a disarming kit, tablet of protection, and 2 fools. Floor 2, find a way to reach Sigurd and kill him. Okay. Interrupting Mikey yelling at me? What else is new? I would never be able to speak if I didn't want to interrupt Mikey yelling at me. By the way, so Monday, we're getting back to Stardew Valley. FYI. Floor effects. The chance to find normal event is increased by 20%. Chance to find Arcana events is 5% higher. Traps can be evaded more easily. Ooh, those are really good. He's a famous YouTuber now, I know, right? When you want to unlock powerful boons back in the hub, you need Dark Bones. You can earn them by fighting enemies and completing battle missions. However, the best way to gather them is by choosing a word of punishment at the beginning of the depth. If you manage to complete the dungeon with that active effect, you will get a lot more Dark Bones. Oh. Add 3 hex cards to each deck? How do you only get 10 for that? Like, famine is bad, but I feel like that's not the worst one. Sure. Let's do famine. Get them bones. Them bones, them bones. Yes, okay. No, wrong button. Whoa!
Do I look merciful to you?
Okay. Seriously, the enemy character models are outrageous. They're attacking everybody? Okay. So let's do this. Then this. They're really good. I'm not saying they're bad. They're like outrageous. They're really good. Pity 1. I don't have any thirst though. 6 damage, bleed 1, 1 thirst. Yes, please. Oh, bleed 2. Yeah.
Just a taste.
You get cool, like, cutscene things when you crit on somebody? That's pretty great.
Just a taste.
Another crit! It seems so. That's awesome. You don't have any buffs. Okay.
Is this the best you can do?
Your turn. Debuff from all allies. Overwhelm. Let's do that. Nice. Okay, she's gonna bleed out. Oh, 2 HP. We need to hit 5 rage with Magma. Which is done because he just kept getting hit. So, cool. Let's do... I hate that you're not gonna bleed out right away. That bothers me. Oh, whoa, 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 what was that? Don't do that. Man. Man. No danger borks. No danger borks. Nice. He's up to 8 rage. Protector 1 and Phalanx to all allies. 3 armor to all allies. Let's do that. Yeah, we got the rage points. Nice.
Let's dance then.
Let's dance. I don't want to talk. I just want to dance. Swift. What's blessing? Oh, damage dealt. Give that to you. We'll swift that. And do that. Crit! The art in this game is so good. It's so good.
I can't let you.
Those crit animations are ridiculous. They're really good. 14 damage, 3 thirst. Yeah.
Rage fuels me. Come here.
That's so much fun. Okay. If we complete 4 missions, we get 5 more dark bones. Alright. Alright. I can't just pet you the entire rest of the stream, man. I mean, I can. I probably will, but Echo repeats at the start of your next turn. Let's give that to you. Draw one card with the Swift keyword, draw a card with Berserk, draw a card with a Thirst requirement. Yeah, I realized I don't need my left hand for this game, so let's do that one for you, that one for you. And another fight. What is that? What is that? Was it out of context though? It's got 25 armor.
Just a taste.
Completed the quest already. Oh, these carry through from fight to fight. This makes Elden Ring look tame, right? It's like, yo dog, I heard you like legs. That wasn't great. That was less great. That was less great. Let's do that. And that. And that. Okay, we removed the debuff.
For the Vestal, for Ashram.
We need... Not getting the things I need here. This will work. For 1. 6 damage, 8 damage. Three armor to all allies. Go.
Strike true, my blades.
Let's do that.
Not you.
Nice. Oh, 1 HP left. Are you serious? Oh no, she's next. I gotta finish her off. Alright. That's unfortunate. Swift you. Do a little more healing. Swift you. And
not on my watch.
Now you. We need to guard you. Heal a little bit. Okay.
We have to save them.
And we will.
First 2 bleeding 2. Let's do that. And that. So curse is reduced damage dealt and then bleeding. Okay. Nice. Nice.
Salvation
Nice.
by my hand.
Let's do... you're not gonna go for a while, so...
Not you.
Ooh! Man, I really like that crit animation. Like a whole lot. That's a whole lot of fun.
Try to leave a dent.
What is this? Ooh. That's awesome. Yes. 7 damage.
I can't.
We should be able to
but
finish you
you
off.
want to.
Boom! Nice. Okay. Hoof to the face. Single enemy or wait. 1 extra damage for every point of armor. I got 2 of those? Create a copy of the last card you played. I'm gonna reroll. Gain hatred. The next card played will trigger its effect twice. Oh. Self-draw 2 cards, remove 1 random debuff. Echo. Let's give that to you. We'll give that to you and that to you. Yeah. We don't have any keys. I hear it calling a name. My name. I plead to you. Hazy candor of a fable. Do not lead me astray. Lucent axiom of ruin. Do not tempt me further, for I know that both grace and doom coexist in you. Yet I can't help but wonder, if you were to embrace you, which one would you bestow upon me? Adds cards in your decks. Huh? Card draft. Create a random adaptive card that costs 0. Deal 10 damage. Remove 1 random buff. Lose 2 HP. 5 damage. Inflict 1 random debuff. Self gain 1 random buff. Neat. We'll do that. That. Will-o'-the-wisp. I am a shade of the self, but I tell no lies. I am a seer of the past that was, of the future that will come, of the present that is now. I was born to guide you toward this path. Follow my dim light and reach your fated destination. Nonetheless, I must urge you not to touch me, traveler, for unexpected things may happen upon my demise. That didn't work out. You can't open the treasure. What are you now? Oh, it's a new trap tile. Great. That's my last... No! Come on! 75% chance? Another one of these. Do I want another card draft? No, I'm going to leave it. Who are you? A wandering peddler. Heal your wounds. Ooh. That's super good. Because she was getting quite low. She takes a lot of damage, actually. Treasure key. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Back to the treasure room. Nice. Okay. Sign of the Betrayer. Oh, no. Get a strong debuff or spawn a reward. Get a strong buff or spawn enemies. Oh my god, another trap. What is this?
Scared to face an ashram warrior?
Every single new enemy we come across. It's wild. That. That. Let's swift that. Heal 2 HP. Done. Nightmare fuel. All of the enemies are just wild. They're genuinely great. 8 damage and a pity. 8 damage and a pity. Heal and armor. Smash, dash. Shield of Tomorrow. Nice. Sweet Misery. I don't like that. Oh, I really don't. Missed.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Okay. This will give me some thirst. Let's do this first. And then we'll do this. 6 and some bleeding.
My
10 armor. No. No. Do that and that. He's got no rage. Worst fear.
You're already dead.
That broke all of his armor. No one has debuffs. Okay, so we're good on that. Blessing 2, armor 2 to all. No, you're gonna attack her. Let's do that. That'll give me riposte, so then that. And you're gonna hit her. Get riposted,
Onward,
chump.
Thunderborns.
Lose 2 HP. Add a random basic card to your deck at the end of the turn if this card is still in your hand. Huh. That's interesting.
I will not yield.
Ooh, crit. Nice. Keep it going.
We have to save them.
Okay, that wasn't great. Create a random adaptive card. Self. Gain 4 armor. Gouge 1, gain 1 thirst. That's fine. Gouge True Sight. Then we'll do this. 8 with a bleed. And some pity.
For the Vestal, for Ashram.
Put that on yourself. That'll echo on the next turn. Do I want to smash? Who you're attacking? You're attacking that.
I've had worse.
Nice. I like that echo ability. It's really good. Let's do the same thing. And smash. 12 HP left. That turns into a strike. Nice guard. 5 damage, inflict 1 random debuff, gain a random buff. Nice. Overwhelm. Nice. What do we got? Just cause. Create a random neutral. Oh, one for you. No, let's do you. Give that to you. So then that one's going to you. Okay, sure. Sure. The Pyre. Smelt a card. Yes, please. You. Smelt. Press the attack. Okay. That's everywhere, right? So then we go here and we can rest. Then it's time for the boss fight. Let's do a draft. Ooh. Draw 2 hero cards from the deck. They cost 1 less this round. Could be good. Yeah, let's do that. Restless Spirits. Unique. Single enemy, deal 3 damage, blindness, pity, curse. Wow. Single enemy, 7 damage, 2 extra damage for each hex in your hand, deck, and discard pile. Let's give that to you, and then that to you. That could be really strong. Let's do another draft. Sure. Ooh, gain 3 rage. Yes. Adaptive card, you. And Echo on. No. Let's swap that. That way everybody has that Echo card. Hi. Hi. Yes. Hello. You are a pet hooer. Just get your ears scratched all day. All day long because you are a hewer. The Vestial and the Guardians, they are here. Hi, Sigurd. Nice to see you. Let's fight. Enemies inflict bleeding 1 on every attack. Oh, it's another... It's another floor. I didn't realize there was 2 floors. I would have gone about things a little differently. I'll come back later. I'm gonna leave that. And that's a fight. Oh, good, it's another hoofy boy. Hi. Yep. Okay. That's
We have to
cool.
save them.
Neat.
We will.
Let's do that. Do that. We want bleed on this because bleed doesn't take away armor. Bleed goes straight to HP. His leg day must take forever, right?
Try to leave a dent.
Don't have any rage. Don't have enough rage. Don't have enough rage. Okay. Nice. Nice.
You're already dead.
Not nice. Ooh. Yes, please. Nice. 2 more. 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 Nice. Okay.
Do I look merciful to you?
You do not. Gain 3 rage. Yes, please. We got a full rage bar, kids. 5 damage to a random enemy anytime you gain armor during this turn. I can only do that one more time. 3 armor, Protector 1 and Phalanx 2 to all allies. Let's do that. And that. And then that. Oh, I just got an achievement. Spend 10 rage in 1 turn. Have no debuffs at the end of the fight is the challenge.
Is this the best you can do?
I have no debuffs right now. You're going to keep being attacked, so let's do that. That. Swift you. Decent. Now we got debuffs. Remove a random buff. He's gonna buff. That's alright. Draw 2 cards. Remove a random debuff. Yes. Okay, he's still got bleeding, so we need to get rid of bleeding on him, but that'll be fun. Probably. Okay. Buffed himself, 10 armor.
Let's dance then.
Let's dance. Overwhelm. Oh, really?
This smells so...
That was rude. Okay, you're dead. Gouge that one. Nice. Nice. Okay. There's debuffs. Okay, we gotta remove all debuffs. Should be able to, I hope. Do that on you. That'll echo. Sure.
I can't.
You can remove. $18 damage to 1 enemy. I don't know if I want to kill you right now because I need to remove all the debuffs to get the bonus. But then he's going to attack again. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do that. Have you tried getting better at the game?
Rage fuels me.
Salvation by my hands.
Okay. Oh, he's still bleeding. No. Oh, why does he have 2? Why does he have 2 debuffs? That's so rude. Have fun, Zelda. Does she have anything that can remove debuffs?
I can't. But you want to.
Maybe something that removes debuffs. All enemies. Remove a random buff on all enemies. Nuts. Nuts. Random adaptive card. I don't think he has that one yet. Copy of the last card you played. Let's do that. And that. Okay. Oof. Oof. Alright. Looking at the time, I should probably wrap up there. I gotta make my son lunch and stuff. So that is, that's where we're gonna wrap up for the day. So that was Shattered Heaven. If you're interested in card games, if you like Darkest Dungeon or Slay the Spire, that one is quite good. It seems like it's going to get harder and harder and harder. So if you're interested in that, there's the link to the store page. You can wishlist it or whatever. I'll be back on Monday, y'all. Make myself lunch too. No. I'll be back on Monday. We'll pick up with the Summer of Stardew Valley on Monday morning around 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So more Stardew all next week, probably. I also have Dave the Diver, which I've been itching to play, so we might do that. We might start Dave the Diver next Friday. Also, like after hours stuff, I definitely want to finish off the Diablo campaign, which I think I'm pretty close to. I probably have like 4 or 5 hours of the campaign left, I think, and I want to get that done before season 1. So Dave the Diver looks fantastic, yeah. So that's all I got. Make sure you hang out. We're going to raid somebody. It's Friday, so let's go say hi to our good friend Redweird. He is, as every Friday, playing some Final Fantasy. I think he's on Final Fantasy X at this point. But we're going to go say hi to Red. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I'll see you bright and early Monday morning for more Stardew. So until then, as always, as ever, remember, be good to each other. Bye, everybody.